Maniaketo, Malkhed is the capital. Right, here you can see very close is Pattanakal, Badami, Ehole, right, all three are very close to Maniaketo only. So basically they are replacing Chalukyas from here. Right, they have replaced the Chalukyas from here. So first defeat will be by Danti Durga. Right, let's take it forward. Yeah. Other than that, other thing which is important associated with Danti Durga is this empire, Rajputas have created two cave temples. So basically two caves. One is so they are also known for cave architecture. Cave architecture. So first cave associated with them is Ellora, and second is Elephanta. So Ellora and Elephanta both are associated with your Rajputas. Right now, okay, Rajputas. Okay, so now to Danti Durga you will find that Danti Durga made this Dashavatara cave at Ellora. Dashavatara. So he is associated with Dashavatara. So you can also write Dashavatara. So plus Dashavatara. Right. You please make a line and write whatever I am writing. Yeah, so he is first of all founder, of course, founder. He was the feudatory of Kirtivarman and he defeated them and established this empire. Right, another thing, Dashavatara. So basically, Dashavatara. So Dashavatara that means Vishnu. So incarnation of Vishnu. There are 10 incarnations of Vishnu. So over that he had made this cave. Right. Also, he is associated with. He is father-in-law of Nandivarman. So he is also associated with Pallavas. Right. So he will help him establish. So he is helping Nandivarman. Yeah, so Nandivarman, that is one thing. Plus, he is defeating Gurjars of Malava, Kalinga, Kosala, Sriselam. So overall, Danti Durga is also expanding in all the directions. Right, Kalinga and everything. This is Kalinga. Right, important to write? No, not important. Pallavas, if you want to write Nandivarman you can write. Right. By the way, he is the father-in-law of Nandivarman. Right. If there is somewhere where it is written that Nandivarman is the father-in-law of Pallava, please rectify. Please correct that. I hope nowhere it is written, but if there is, then please rectify. Yeah. So this is your Danti Durga. Then Danti Durga will be replaced by his uncle. Right. Uncle will come into picture. Krishnavan. Right. Krishnavan. Now Krishnavan again he is famous for two things. First of all, final defeat of Kirtivarman II. Last king, final defeat, Kirtivarman II. So now Chalukyas of Badami is over. Now all Badam is over. Kirtivarman II gone. Second important contribution of Krishnavan is the Kailasha temple. Again at Ellora. Right? Have you seen Kailasha temple? This is Kailasha temple. So in Ellora, a whole, this whole rock is being carved out into one temple. Right? This is one part where you are able to see this. But let me show you this part. This part. So this was basically whole rock over here. Right? And this whole rock is gradually sculpted into this temple. So this whole temple is made out of one rock. Right? That is one thing. That is basically out of just one. You can say the part of the mountain. Right? They have carved out a whole temple. That's a big thing. So right, this is the biggest contribution of Krishnavan over here. Right. And other than that, yes, he has taken more titles and all. Right, not very important, but yes, Akal Varsha, Shri Vallabh, so many titles, right? So many titles need not to write. Right. Plus, he also defeated Pallavas. Important, not very important. Right. So you can write about defeating Krishnavan. Krishnavan, you can write about Kirtivarman 2, final defeat. Plus, another thing which matters is Kailash temple. Now, why I'm not very much into fights? Why I'm not very worried about where they're fighting? Everybody is a warrior. Everybody is defeating people. Right. We realize that Indra 3 and Krishna 3, their USP is the destruction of Gurjapati Maharaj. Right, so why to discuss that another bit? They have destroyed that kingdom. Right, and that is the reason we are not much into discussion of their fights, because they fought everyone and they usually won. So we will not be able to chase all the fights, but yes. Okay. So next, do we know Dhruv? Dhruv, our super commando Dhruv Dharvasha. Right, Dhruv is associated with your Kannauj story. Right, you already know about Kannauj story. Okay, next is your Govinda 3. Right, Govinda 3 again associated with your Kannauj story. Govinda 3, same to Dhruv and Govinda 3. So one side there was Vatsaraja, then Nagbhatta came into picture. Right, and then finally Amogh Varsha comes in. Amogh Varsha. Right, Amogh Varsha. So let's talk about Amogh Varsha. I should not have kept this map over here, but anyway. Okay, so Amogh Varsha himself is into. Okay, Kailasha temple is Dravidian style, right? Kailasha temple is very much on the Dravidian lines, Dravidian style temple. It should be Vesara, but it is inspired by a temple in Pattadakal, right? So we were discussing about Virupaksha temple and all. So yes, it is inspired by a temple in Pattadakal, and that temple is inspired by the South Indian temple, right? The Kailasha temple. That's how the name is Kailasha, right? Also, it looks like Kailash mountain only, right? So yeah, so that is the reason. This is Dravidian style. This is not Vesara style. Okay, so about Govinda 3. So he has written a book, Prashnottar Malika. Right, so one book he has written is Prashnottar Malika. Prashna Uttar Malika. Right, one important book. Other book associated. The writing changes, but yes, Prashnottar Malika. Now, important part about this book is this is written in Sanskrit. Right, this is in Sanskrit. Yeah. Second book he has written is Kavi Raj Marga. So two books are on his name, Kavi Raj Marga. Right. Now, this is in Kannada. This is considered as one of the earliest book on poetics in Kannada. Right. Okay. Now, also, Amogh Varsha is Jain. Right. He is patronizing Jainism. Right. He's a Jain, and he will also patronize some Jain saints like Jinnasena. Right. And one more saint is there. Gunabhadra is technically not associated with him, but yes, one more Jain saint is there. We'll not write it here over here. We'll write it later. Right. So yeah, Jinnasena. So Jinnasena is the one who wrote Adi Purana. So you can also remember Amogh Varsha because of his contribution into Jainism. Plus, there is a Sanskrit grammarian, Sakatayana. Not related to Jainism, but Sanskrit. So Sanskrit grammarian is also in his patronage, which is Sakatayana. Yeah, Sakatayana. Okay. Then there is one mathematician, Mahaviracharya. So Maha plus Mahavir Acharya. Mahaviracharya. He's a mathematician. So he has patronized all of them. So Amog Varsha, as you remember, rest of them are all about fighting, right? And most of them are about fighting. But Amog Varsha is known for his patronage of culture. Amog Varsha is known for his support to Jainism, etc. And that is the reason. You know, he's important, right? And we can expect, because he's the distinguishing factor over here, right? Because others are all same, so he's the distinguishing factor. So you can expect a lot of questions, obviously some questions from Amog Varsha, right? Okay. Then Krishna 3. Let's talk about Krishna 3. Now Krishna 3 is known for his war with, now this is the spot 930 somewhere, now close to 939 or 950 somewhere. Now what is happening? Cholas are getting important over here. Cholas, right? So this is a zone where Cholas are important. Later zone. Yeah, Krishna 3 will attack the Guljapati Haras as well. He will also be one of the factors responsible for the decline. But he is not much worried about Guljapati Haras. He is more worried about Cholas, right? So first of all, he will attack Cholas. So he is known for his fight with Cholas. So versus Cholas, and here he has captured Tanjore. He has captured Kanchi. Yeah, right. So now fight with Cholas has started. So technically the word is Tondai Mandalam. So he is the one who started controlling Tondai Mandalam. Right, Tondai Mandalam. Right, again, last thing about Krishna 3 I would like to add. Last point is that he has defeated one Chola king Rajaditya. I'm adding at different side, or I'm adding over here, but you can add it in this place, right, wherever you have space. Okay, so now so he has defeated, this is important, he has defeated Rajaditya, and he's Chola. See why this is important, why I'm saying you need to do this now. Chola, right? So he has defeated Rajaditya Chola, and this is battle of Takkulam, battle of Takkulam, right? And he has gone to Rameshwaram. And at Rameshwaram he has created one victory pillar. So that is the reason Krishna 3 is important, right? A lot of things associated with it. Krishna 3, right? So overall, above Krishna 3, all are fighting with your Rajputas, Guljapati Haras and Palas. So we were not interested. But Krishna 3 is actually challenging Cholas, right? And after Krishna 3, the time is coming for Raja. Right? Close to 1,000 Raja will come, and he will take revenge. He will clean everything, right? So he will be coming very soon. Raja. Okay, so now, we know the kings over here. This is the dynasty. Let's talk about economy over here. I hope this is all aligned now. Let's all continue. Right? Today we have gone very slow. Actually, we repeated whole Palas today, but it's fine as far as it is beneficial. It's fine. Yeah, shall we, guys? क्या टाइम हो रहा है? 9:11 हो रहा है. कल कंटिन्यू करें? क्या कहते हो? क्या कहती है पब्लिक? चलो ये खत्म कर लेते हैं कम से कम let's come out of ये थोड़ा बहुत डिस्कशन है इकोनॉमी और रिलीजन का. Let's finish that, and then administration part will be left, which we'll discuss tomorrow. Yeah, up to 9:30. Thank you. Okay, let's continue up till 9:30. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, so I hope this is all. You have noted this. Let's move ahead. So Rajputas. So let's talk about their economy. See, the most important part, most important thing about their economy, because this is your Deccan area, right? So it is what? It is cotton. Right, so cotton trade is the most important thing associated with them. Cotton, and then cotton textile, that is Calicos. Calicos is nothing but cotton exported from Calicut is Calicos. Right, the textile exported from Calicut. So because it is coming from Calicut, so people outside India started naming it like Calicos. Right, it is coming from Calicut. So kapda of Calicut, so Calicut is Calicos. Right, yeah. So economy. So cotton and Calicos, it is most important, right? Being traded, and this is being traded to Arab world. Plus Southeast Asia is a permanent partner. Yeah. Plus you'll find from Mysore we'll get a lot of wood. So it will go to your wood. We have sandalwood, especially sandalwood. Right, we have ebony, etc. Right, plus we also have diamonds. Right, diamonds from Golconda, Kadapa, right, in Karnataka, Kadapa, Bellary, right, Kurnool. Right, so we will have minings over here, and we will be selling diamonds. Important? Yes, of course, these are diamonds, so very important. Then Maniakhet and Devgiri. Maniakhet and the capital part, Maniakhet and Devgiri. These two cities are known for diamond and jewelry, right? So diamond and jewelry, right? So these are you can say the base of our trade, right? And we are trading. We are trading from these. We are trading into these things only. Okay. Now last point I wanted to add, which is religion. I hope you have noted, everyone. Yes, these are the exports. Right, mainly cotton. Otherwise, now the days are we have to sell. We are dependent upon diamonds. We are dependent upon wood now. We need to sell sandalwood. Right, so we are dependency. We are not great product creators now. Also, we don't have a market outside, of course. Right, that is the other part. We don't have a market which can consume a lot of things like this. Right. Okay. So now last part is religion. Now religion, if we see, so religion we find that most important Shiva and Vishnu, and we'll find there sculptures, a lot of sculpture like Shiva, especially if you remember, there's a Trimurti sculpture in Elephanta. And right now we're talking about Ellora. We're talking about Kailasha. Right, so Kailash temple. That's Elephanta. We have Trimurti. Right. Also in Kailash temple, we find that there is a lot of friezes or design or sculptures from Ramayana Mahabharata. Right, Ramayana. Mahabharat. Yeah, so a lot of design will be from Ramayana Mahabharata, but there will be a lot of famous sculptures. For example, we have already seen Harihara, we have already seen Barahavtar, but there will be other sculptures as well. For example, Ravana shaking Kailasha, right? For example, Parvati Kalyana, right? And a marriage of Shiva. So there will be a lot of famous sculptures. I'll show you sculptures. We'll have that discussion, but not over here. Yeah, that discussion will be deep discussion into this thing, into art and culture. Right? There we'll have this discussion. You know what sculpture we find there, right? Other than that, in seals also. So in seals we find Garuda. Right? Garuda is associated with Vishnu. Also, in seals we also find Shiva in yogi posture. Right, so that shows that there is a lot of inclination towards Shaivism and Vaishnavism. But additionally, one more point. Danti Durga conducted one yagya, sacrifice, which is Hiranyagarbha. What is Hiranyagarbha? Hiranyagarbha is a ritual, is a sacrifice. So suppose if I'm not Kshatriya, right, and if I'm ruling, people might feel that this person is not Kshatriya. How come he can rule? He is not supposed to rule. So as per dharma, he is not supposed to rule. Right, so that feeling people will have about me. So now to change that, how can I become Kshatriya? So Hiranyagarbha is the ritual where after this ritual, I come out as person who has a celestial body, who has a very powerful body, right, and who has 7-pack abs, plus he's a Kshatriya now. By the way, let's add this sacrifice was also done by Gautami Putra Satkarani. Do we know him? Gautami Putra Satkarani. So maybe you can go back and add it to your Gautami Putra Satkarani discussion. Right, so it was also done by Gautami Putra Satkarani. So Hiranyagarbha, right, he conducted this at Ujjain. Yeah, he had conducted this at Ujjain. Plus, there is one more ritual, one more thing they will do, that is Tuladan. Now Tuladan, what is Tuladan? So Tuladan, what they used to do? They used to weigh the king, and suppose let's say weight is 70 kg. So they will distribute wealth of, maybe gold of, right, but whatever you can afford, right? So maybe whatever they have, so they will distribute the wealth of 70 kg. So that is called as Tuladan. So Tol ke dan, right? Tuladan. Right. Plus, other than this, they also patronize Jainism. We saw that. So there will be few kings who will support Jainism. Right? Noted? Everyone? Ebony is a kind of wood, kind of a tree. Ebony, Mahagun. Right. So in geography, you will study that. Yeah, Jainism. Mughals also used to do Tuladan. Yes, true. Okay, so now final discussion about Jainism. So there are a lot of kings who patronize Jainism. For example, the famous one is Amoghvarsha. Right, but it's not only Amoghvarsha, but Indra 4, Krishna 2, Indra 3. Indra 4, Indra 3, Krishna 2. They will also patronize Jainism. Right, Krishna 2. Yes. Okay. Two names important over here. One is Jinasena. We have already discussed this, and he wrote Adi Purana. He's the scholar of Digambar sect. Digambar. I hope you have not forgotten Digambar and Shvetambar. Right, so we have somebody from Digambar sect, right, Jinasena, Adi Purana. Then another person is Gunabhadra. Gunabhadra wrote Mahapurana. And Gunabhadra is guru of Krishna too. Right, Krishna too. He's the guru of Krishna too. Buddhism, we don't have any much support. So Buddhism only center we know in this era is Kanheri. That's it. Kanheri, Maharashtra. That's the only center we have. Otherwise, there is no support. So Buddhism seems like completely declined. Okay, so tomorrow we'll start Cholas. Tomorrow we'll discuss the administration of these three kingdoms. Right? I hope this much you got it. Right? Okay, guys. So let's meet again tomorrow. Digambar without close. Yes. So tomorrow we'll talk about Cholas. Tomorrow we'll have a discussion about Cholas. Right? We'll see. We'll talk about their dynasty and administration. Right? Also a small discussion of the administration over here is left. That is also we'll conclude tomorrow. Okay. So today's Gurjar is different from old one. Why are you interested in this? How can we comment? Can we say that today's Guptas are the same Guptas we had in Gupta Empire? Right? It's tough to say it like that, right? People take title based on somebody from past. They take titles from somebody, somebody from past to have that kind of support or legitimacy, or you can say that kind of respect. So it is tough to comment or tough to trace, it is from. Until unless they say, we are same only, right? So it's tough to comment like that, they are basically the same Gujarat, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's continue. Let's meet tomorrow, and we'll finish this tomorrow. Or maybe we can. So Rajputas we have done, right? Army not. Okay, so yeah. Yes. The economy mainly based on agriculture. Only we're talking about cotton. So a lot of centers for cotton like Tigara, Ujjain, Pathan. So Ujjain is one of the important centers. Calicoes is basically being manufactured at Burhanpur and Mira. Maybe also you can write this. Yeah. Other than that, you have more partners like Persia, Turkey, Poland, Arabia, Cairo. Yes. Okay. So economy we have discussed. Architecture we have seen. Writers and all we are writing. Writers. So basically these are few important authors and books, and what is the subject of that book. So this chart you can refer to. We know few already. Kaviraj Marg we know from here. Jinsena we understand. And Jinsena also wrote Parsha Budaya. Right. Others you need to see. Yeah. So these are few more books. Please add to your timeline or basically notes. Okay. So only thing we need to talk about is their political ideas and organization. Right. That's the last discussion we need to do about them. Okay, guys. So Excel sheet is pending. Yeah, right. Okay. So I'll share the Excel sheet in the group itself. Okay. Tonai Mandalam is technically, let's define Tonai Mandalam tomorrow. It is basically bounded by two rivers, right? And that's how you define Tonai Mandalam. But exactly what river? Right. Let's have a discussion tomorrow. Okay, guys. Okay, see you tomorrow, and please study till this point. I hope you have made the timelines and everything. Right? Do read all the slides, and also you are reading to this as well. Nothing much, right? You'll hardly find any difference over here. You have already seen Chalukyas, right? So Chalukyas and all you already know. So this is very similar to Chalukyas only. Right? You can only understand. You can easily understand. Yeah. Okay. So let's meet again tomorrow. We'll have a discussion on this. Yeah. Most likely we'll have early class tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, guys, see you again. Bye bye. Take care. Good night. Calicos is cotton textile. Yes, it is cotton textile. Raja defeated Eastern Chalukyas. Yes, he defeated Eastern Chalukyas. Rajputas, I think he will not be fighting Rajputas. Right, he will not have to fight Rajputas. है ना? Eastern Chalukyas, yes, he will have to fight Eastern Chalukyas, yes. Okay. Devi notes soon. Devi notes Kiran is not in my hand. That is based upon what the team is creating, so it will take time. Kulinism is technically a belief, especially on Bengal side, where it is believed that a girl from the higher class should not be married to someone who is in the lower class. Right, a girl from a class can only go upwards. Right, either to the same class or upwards. Right, she should not be married to a man who is in the lower class. This thought process is technically Kulinism. Yeah. Okay. Aditya PW team is planning for answers evaluation and everything. Right, let them plan and let them do that, because for me it will not at all be possible. And I'm already consumed with these two classes, so yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Take care. Good night.